Writing this on Sunday, June 8th, 2025, and there's an intriguing development going on in the cryptocurrency space. XRP made the decision to take action early this morning. It's nothing revolutionary, but look at this 24-hour chart. You can see that it quickly increased from $2.17 to $2.22 if you have even one good eye. It has been steadily drifting sideways ever since. What's interesting is that no other coin is doing this. Take a look at this. The top 11 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization are shown in this 7-day chart. Take a look at XRP. Have you noticed that unexpected pop? That is exclusive to XRP and only occurred during the previous 6 hours. No other coin did the same. This jump seems to have happened suddenly. Who knows, perhaps XRP is still rising by the time you're viewing this. It appears to be just getting started, according to several analysts. I won't profess to know everything, but one analyst stated rather clearly that it's time to make a splash. The analysts I follow are divided, so we'll see. While some think last Thursday's slump may have done the trick, others predict a deeper retreat may occur before moving higher. It's interesting to note that more people are now supporting the notion that the retreat 3 days ago was sufficient. That minor decline might have been the support retest required to enable a robust upward surge. And believe me when I say that this will be an incredible ride once it takes off. The narrative of XRP is far from over. There is still one significant move remaining in this market cycle, and it will be remembered forever. Consider this, XRP just reached a new all-time high after 7 arduous years of consolidation, but it will likely only just barely surpass that high before falling back down and hovering at $2. This simply doesn't work that way. I'm going to call it now. XRP is preparing for a huge upswing in value. It's hinted at in the charts, and the experts I follow concur. The direction appears to be clear, regardless of whether it takes a little longer or is immediate. The big picture is still fascinating, even though there may be one more pullback before the final breakout. Let me pause for a second and be honest before we go any farther. I am not an expert nor a financial advice. Don't base any significant decisions on what I say, because it's just my opinion. As I write this, Bitcoin has increased to $105,529.00, while XRP is currently trading at $2.21. When XRP suddenly started to soar this morning, it created a lot of buzz. It doesn't appear to have been caused by any significant news or fundamental factor. That's how the market goes sometimes. When I woke up, I saw XRP green and squeezing up while everything else is red. This was swiftly tweeted by chart analyst Crypto Insight UK at 124 AIM. Yes, there was a reason it caught everyone's attention. Who knows where it will be by the time you watch this? Maybe it's a passing trend, or perhaps XRP is experiencing a significant surge. The future is where you are. As a result, you are already aware of my speculation. Sure, let's hear. This is an update from chart analyst Crypto that was published earlier today at 1.16 IM. He also noticed it and stated that XRP was rising after regaining the neckline. Amazing things. At 1.5 IM Central Time, Staphos Crypto, a chart analyst, provided another update. His USD versus XRP chart pointed out a bullish RSI divergence that could quickly send XRP skyrocketing above $3, 0 cents and 0 cents. To be honest, I would really like to see it occur. Staphos seemed certain that this might be the action that triggers the situation. I'm hopeful, so fingers crossed. The only question is when, and perhaps this is the moment. It's interesting to note that there are others who are predicting a short-term bullish breakthrough. I could have chosen a lot more examples, but I went with this one because, well, it's entertaining. Of all places, it comes from bitcoin.com. Take a look at yesterday's headline. While XRP's price watch momentum stops, there is growing potential for a breakout. I will refrain from delving into the article. It's all in the headline. Even its analysts believe that XRP is ready for a move. A breakout could occur at any time. I think it's just around the bend, but who knows if this is the time. The price of XRP cannot remain sideways indefinitely. Since reaching its peak of $3.40, it has been consolidating for almost the entirety of 2025. It's primarily been going sideways ever since. It is just amazing to see maintain its strength beyond $2.00. We've been waiting for this time. It is unreal to see such a strong consolidation at this level, which is what so many of us in the community have been envisioning for the past 10 years, but here it is. In retrospect, XRP has had 2 significant breakout events in the last 2 cycles, which were separated by about 6 months. My optimism is fueled by the amusing manner that history rhymes. It's difficult to avoid getting enthusiastic about what might happen next. I firmly believe that something enormous is about to happen. Those double-digit projections for XRP don't seem all that unrealistic. They may even be overly cautious, if anything. One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Only time will tell. Check out this post by Matsby, a master chart analyst. Back in July 2024, he predicted XRP's breakout above the arc shortly before it took off. He is now considering a similar configuration for Ethereum. Matsby said Ethereum is ready to take off once it flips the top arc and support. He noted in a different piece that XRP's ascent demonstrated that even the most maligned assets can surprise people. Could Ethereum, which is currently experiencing a wave of negative, be the next market shock? It's a fascinating idea that I've been emphasizing for some time. The potential and long-term worth of a cryptocurrency are not fully shown by price alone. For instance, the price of XRP fell for a large portion of 2024. Does that imply that XRP had reached its end and was useless? Not at all. Actually, I kept emphasizing how useful XRP was at its peak, stronger than ever. The foundations were unwavering. Illegal clarity placed it in the finest possible position, not to mention that we are currently experiencing a bull run. I couldn't have understood it more clearly. It was inevitable that XRP would soar as the market heated up. Indeed, it has been doing so for several months. Regarding Ethereum, I've been saying the same thing. There is no denying the setup. It will take off when it breaks, and I have no doubt that it will spark an alternative season. Historically, it has always transpired in this manner. The reason this time will be any different is also beyond me. Ethereum isn't only going to rise, it will rise far higher than most people anticipate. Look at the charts, please. And let's face it, Ethereum has a track record of spearheading the alt season, so even if you don't own any of it, you should be excited. Take a look at this X-Force Global post. It's all about the crazy journey of Ethereum. He posted this Ethereum USD chart. Their hybrid situations have both turned out perfectly. The nice aspect is that the bearish scenario is no longer a possibility. The possibility of reaching new heights has been made possible by this current rise. Do you recall when Ethereum was just worth $1,400? It soared to $2,700 actually. It is currently sitting at slightly more than $2,500. Even at $2,500, that's a huge jump from $1,400. That's a huge leap. In other words, he is essentially dismissing the bearish argument. To be honest, I never believed that. I didn't think Ethereum was doomed. Why? Because in reality, nothing changed. When Ethereum's fundamentals remain stable, why would I believe it was in trouble? It simply didn't make sense. It didn't. The exciting part is about to begin. For this reason, it's important to pay attention. His prediction for the ultimate cycle aim is between $9,000.00 and $10,000.00, unless proven otherwise. The worst part is about to come. What would happen if he is correct, and many believe that to be a cautious estimate, and Ethereum truly achieves $10,000.00? At that pricing, if XRP hits Ethereum's market capitalization, it would be valued $200.00, $20.00, 0 pennies. Indeed. Take a moment to process that. And it's not some crazy pie in the sky forecast. In comparison to Ethereum's current all-time high, it is just roughly a 2x increase from the pinnacle of $4,900.00, 0 cents in the previous cycle to maybe reaching $9,000.00, 0 cents, or $10,000.00 this cycle. That's only a 2x rise, which is very typical in the cryptocurrency space, isn't it? Not too wild. Let's now discuss XRP.